morning. I think you all have brought this prayer book. I not brought it, right? Next time onwards, you please bring. So, if you have it in your hands, please see page number 7. So, I will chant the prayer. Please repeat after me. Okay? तेजस्वी नावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै शांति शांति शांति। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय शांति शांति शांति। Now let us see the meaning of the prayer that we have chanted now. Om Sahana Vavatu. May the divine protect us both, the teacher and the student. Sahanau Bhunaktu. May the Lord nourish us both. May the Lord give us right thoughts, right framework of the mind. Okay, nourishment of the mind that you are seeking. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. May we work together with great energy. Okay. There are two involved here, the teacher and the student. For real teaching to happen, okay, teacher is teaching for the student to absorb the knowledge. He or she should have the right mindset. So, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, may we work together with great energy. Teacher is very enthusiastic, very passionate about teaching, very passionate about imparting language, skill and knowledge. But students are not that responsive. Okay, you are not alert. You are not paying attention. Okay, you are not focusing on what teacher is teaching. It cannot happen. So the connection actually is broken between the teacher and the student. The connection has to get established first. Okay, the connection has to get established properly. Then only learning can happen. Otherwise, you come here, you come here, you come here, but you won't be able to learn to the level that you really want to learn. Chala slow అయిపోతుంది మన learning process. The learning process becomes very slow because the connection is not built at all. That's why you are asking the Lord, okay, may we work together with great energy. So, Tejasvina Avadhitamastu, may our study be vigorous and fruitful. The purpose for which I have come here, the objective for which I have come, okay, the intention with which I have set into the coaching institute, may that get fulfilled. ఏ కోరికతో ఏ ఆశయంతో అయితే నేను ఈ ప్రాంగణంలోకి వచ్చానో ఆ ఆశయం తొందరగా నెరవేరుగాక. దట్స్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్. మా విద్విషావహై. మే వి నాట్ హేట్ ఈచ్ అదర్. మే దేర్ నాట్ బి ఎనీ ఇల్ విల్ బిట్వీన్ టూ ఆఫ్ అస్. ఓకే, మే దేర్ నాట్ బి ఎనీ నెగిటివ్ ఎనర్జీ బిట్వీన్ టూ ఆఫ్ అస్, బిట్వీన్ ద టీచర్ అండ్ ద స్టూడెంట్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ప్రేయర్, వెరీ పోటెంట్ అండ్ పవర్ఫుల్ ప్రేయర్. ఇప్పుడు మన యూనివర్సిటీస్లో, కాలేజెస్లో మనం అనుకున్నంత వేగంగా ఎందుకు నేర్చుకోలేకపోతున్నాం? మనం The main reason is, first of all, the connection character build out between the teacher and the student. So, in our culture, we say Acharya Devo Bhava. Teacher is really the embodiment of the divine. ఉపాధ్యాయుడు ఆచార్యుడు అంటే భగవంతుడి యొక్క స్వరూపం అని భావించే సంస్కృతి మనది. Why should you think like that? What happens when you think like that? What happens if you don't think like that? If you think like that, what happens? You will have Shraddha. Okay? The first mistake that a student does is this. You consider teacher a human being, an ordinary human being. You are gone. You can never learn. Today there are so many upmarket schools where actually school fees are very high, and parents think that because they have money, if you put that in, that is the best school because they charge very high and best teachers are employed, but teaching is not really happening. Learning is not really happening because the children are not actually, they don't respect the teachers that much. Because they say that how much this teacher earns, how much my father earns. That's not the question. Irrespective of the financial status of the teacher, he or she is verily the form of God. Okay? వాళ్ళు ఎన్ని డబ్బులు సంపాదిస్తున్నారు, వాళ్ళకి ఎంత డబ్బులు వస్తున్నాయి, వాళ్ళు ఏ స్థాయిలో ఉన్నారు, ఫైనాన్షియల్ పొజిషన్, అవన్నీ సెకండరీ. హూ ఎవర్ ఈస్ దేర్ ఇన్ ద రోల్ ఆఫ్ ద టీచర్, he or she must be deemed, must be considered, okay, as a form of God. భగవంతుడి యొక్క స్వరూపంగా టీచర్ని భావించినప్పుడే మనకి జ్ఞానం వస్తుంది. The first lesson that you need to learn. So, ma vidvishavahai, may we not hate each other. Why a student will hate the teacher? Because human mind by nature is very judgmental. కంపేర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది ఎప్పుడు. ఓకే, మీ మైండ్ చేస్తుందా చేయదా? Our whole mind is built upon that. The nature of the human mind is to compare. That's how it survives. That's how it exists. Once they go beyond comparison, you become God. When you see everything as one divine, అంతా ప్రపంచం అంతా భగవంతుడి స్వరూపంగా చూడగలిగినటువంటి వ్యక్తి భగవంతుడు అయిపోయినట్లే. Somebody who can see everything as a manifestation of the divine. Everywhere, in every atom, you see the expression of the divine. Then you have found the truth. There is nothing more for you to learn. You have become fulfilled. ఆ స్థాయికి చేరుకున్నంటే మీరు మహాత్ములు అయిపోయారు, భగవంతుడి యొక్క స్వరూపం అయిపోయినట్లే. So, but the nature of the human mind is to compare. So you already had some other teacher, the role model teacher in your mind. You actually superimpose that teacher upon this teacher. Because of that comparison, you lose faith in this teacher. ఆ పోల్చడం వలన ఈ టీచర్ మీద మీకు నమ్మకం పోతుంది. ఇక అప్పుడు మీరు క్లాసులో కూర్చుంటారు. ఫిజికల్గా యు ఆర్ ప్రెసెంట్, బట్ మెంటలీ యు ఆర్ అబ్సెంట్. Physically, your body is there in the classroom for an hour, 45 minutes, but your mind is not focusing on the teacher. Then real learning cannot happen. So, in negative energy, idantha teesesi, to build that positive connection between the teacher and the student, this prayer is said. You both, teacher and the student, together you are invoking the blessings of the divine. In every classroom, the prati teacher meeto prayer cheppinచడం కష్టం కాబట్టి మీ అందరితో కలిపి నేను చేయిస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. మా విద్విషావహై, may we not hate each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So I think the other prayer you know, I think I don't have to tell you the meaning of it. Asatoma Sadgamaya, O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Everything that is made, everything that is created, everything that is composed, okay, is unreal because it is temporary. Everything on which the time acts is temporary. Asatoma Sadgamaya, O Lord, lead us from Asat to Sat, from the unreal to the real, from the impermanent to the permanent. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, O Lord, lead us from ignorance to light. Okay, darkness to light, ignorance to knowledge. So wherever there is a darkness, that's it, this is Ajnana. So because of Ajnana only we suffer. Because of ignorance we suffer. If you have complete knowledge, there won't be any suffering. So what we are seeking is basically complete knowledge, comprehensive knowledge. సమగ్రమైనటువంటి విజ్ఞానం. ఏ విజ్ఞానం పొందితే మనం అన్ని కష్టాలను అధిగమిస్తామో ఆ విజ్ఞానం కోసం భగవంతుని ప్రార్థించడం. దట్ ఈస్ తమసోమ జ్యోతిర్గమయ. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from ignorance to knowledge. Mrithyoma amutangamaya. O Lord, lead us from death to immortality. ఈ మరణ సదృశ్యమైనటువంటి ప్రపంచం నుంచి అమృతత్వం వైపుకి మమ్మల్ని తీసుకువెళ్ళు. Lead us from death to immortality. These are the prayers that we'll be chanting every time when you come here for class. So after the prayer, first girls will go to classrooms and then boys will follow. And again, after the class, at the end of the class, the first bell is for girls. They will come out and go. And there will be a second bell after 3 or 4 minutes, that is for boys. వాళ్ళు ముందు వెళ్తారు బయటికి, క్లాస్ నుంచి ముందు బయటకు వస్తారు, తర్వాత మీరు బయటకు వస్తారు. ఓకే, when you come here before the time, before the class commences, the prayer commences, you can just go to a temple and meditate for some time, or actually come and sit in the auditorium, or you can occupy the library and then read some books. Don't waste time, don't loiter here and there. The campus is not a park. Don't waste your time unnecessarily, make good use of time. టెంపుల్ అన్న కూర్చోండి, లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఆడిటోరియం అన్న వచ్చి కూర్చోండి, లేకపోతే లైబ్రరీలో కూర్చో పుస్తకం చదువుకోండి. ఓకే, అండ్ Anything else, Venkatesh, to tell? Rooms. So those of you who have got this 100 series classrooms, I think you all have checked your classrooms below notice board. మీ క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ 100 సిరీస్తో మొదలవుతున్నట్లయితే క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్లో ఉన్నాయి. ఫస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్కి వెళ్ళాలి మీరు. Those of you who have actually classrooms with 100 series, they all have to go to the first floor. And those of you who have got classroom series from 200, 201, 202, 203, for them classrooms are in this floor only. ఈ ఫ్లోర్లోనే మీ క్లాస్ రూమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. హ్యావ్ ఎ నైస్ డే. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ఎ హ్యాపీ and joyful language learning journey at VIOL. More about Ramakrishna Math, more about Vivekananda, more about actually, the ashram activities here, what other activities we do, all I will tell you in my subsequent prayer meetings. But from next class onwards, when you come here, you please come with this prayer book, okay? I will be taking up the quotations that are there in the book of Vivekananda and I will explain. Here you will not just learn language, you also will learn something about life. In the light of teachings of Swami Vivekananda. జీవితానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి మీ అవగాహన పెంచుకోవడానికి కూడా ఈ ప్లాట్ఫామ్, ఈ ప్లేస్ ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. కాబట్టి వచ్చే క్లాస్ నుంచి ప్లీజ్ బ్రింగ్ దిస్ prayer book. I will be taking up one quote of Swamiji in every prayer meeting and then I will try to explain the full import, the full meaning of that quote that will help you to build your personality and to build your character. So ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్, మిగతా ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ కేవలం ఇంగ్లీష్ చెప్పడానికి ఉద్దేశం లేదు. ఇక్కడ మీరు వ్యక్తిత్వ వికాసపరమైనటువంటి శిక్షణ కూడా లభిస్తుంది. అదేవిధంగా జీవితానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి మీకు పరిపూర్ణ అవగాహన కోసం, ఫర్ మెచ్యూర్డ్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్, so that you will go beyond fear, so that you will go beyond insecurity, so that you will have more focus and concentration, more peace and joy. All those learning processes you will have here, training will be imparted on that also. So you will be learning both language and also lessons of life. So please bring this prayer book when you come to the class next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.